clean and love is pure. And love is a thing that no doctor can cure. And love is a thing we need for sure. And if you don't got it, we got the music calling you. Reach out to touch your musical sound, no matter you young or old, you got let the good time roll.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Love If you don't got it, we got the music calling you.
Enak jak mobil pada itu.
Reach out to the gymnast class. On the man, young boy, got let the good time roll.
Maling sih. Maling mo.
Can't wait any longer. My love cannot linger.
And then you
They say me can't wait no longer. They say again we can't wait no longer. My love can't linger. Oh, say me love can't linger. Be waiting for the moment you will die. If I bubble up to you.
Jangan itu cuma sayurnya lah. Mesin keras ya. ちょこっとさ。困ったそこまで手伝ってもらってるし、いいかね。
Yang mendapat nandan wikang asing coba kau cirang sering nalendro. Kamu dah semua cat memang kedua. Okey, upload. Ya.
Angga kanan
Nero anggo arun.
Say the more we drink special and special and